Okay, we got another list. This list made me laugh after I checked it because I was like, I gotta make sure I'm not on it. This is bottom of the barrel men. Like, I think Kevin Samuels rose from the dead to make this list. A couple on here I don't agree with, but we'll get to that. Okay, men with toddlers or younger. I don't know about that. If 2 years old, 3 years old up, I understand. There's men out here with newborns on dating apps. Yes, I understand that. But, you know, maybe they've been broken up for a year and the baby's like 2 or 3 years old. I just said this about the other list. Like, if you got a toddler and he got a toddler, then what's the problem? That's like you riding the bus and then saying he can't be riding the bus. Men that don't have a valid driver's license, well, random man, you're disqualified, shouldn't be dating. I just want to say this list gets made because a bunch of women have dated men on this list and probably have babies by men on this list. DL men. All right. So, yeah, Dwight Howard got 8 babies. So I don't know how many of the women knew, but I think a couple of them didn't. So, yeah, that's got to be frustrating to find out through a court case that your man was on the DL, your baby father was on the DL. Okay, men that sag their pants. Depends how low. I have a light slag because I'm slightly cool, so it depends. But I know what you mean. The super low, obviously, has no etiquette to himself. With a whole buttocks, like you can see the whole round buttocks. It's like, are you wearing Skims or are you just wearing weird jeans? Now, men that don't own a suit, that one is 50-50. I mean, do you own a gown in your closet? I mean, he might just be a blue-collar guy, and he might be a good guy, so you can't take him off the list for that. Keeping clothes in tubs. I haven't heard that one. Who is doing that? Then again, he might live in New York. Sometimes they just be like, we got this great apartment, it just don't have no closets. So, do what you gotta do. Men that can't log into anything without help. What are you dating, 77-year-olds? Who can't log into stuff? We all forget our password every now and again, but yeah, I don't know, that's weird. Like, you can't log, what does that mean? You can't log into stuff. Like, he can't even log into his own computer? He doesn't know the password to his computer? Or he just doesn't pay bills? That's what y'all getting at? He doesn't pay bills. Okay, 17 and, was it 16 and 17? I don't understand. Like, if he works for FedEx, what is wrong with that? Obviously, they just got a raise and everybody needs the packages delivered. But he can perform under high stress. What's wrong with that? He's probably in shape, you know. That's a physical job. Temp jobs, depends on his age, right? When I first got to New York, first thing I did was get a temp job. So I don't see what's wrong. That's the thing where you got to talk to him and see if he's ambitious and has character. Now, if he's, 45 doing temp jobs, depending on how his life went, that might be a red flag. Truck driver, also, I mean, there's some nice truck drivers out there. That might not always be bad. All right, I'm not going to read the ones that are self-explanatory. Men that don't keep their locks up is just funny. Well, what if you do hair? If you do hair, then that problem solved. Men without transportation, if he lives in a city where you need to drive, I guess that's bad. Yeah, I guess walking everywhere isn't going to be so fun. But again, you never know. If he's got good character and he's hardworking, he might just, he just might be down for a second. What's that Jay-Z line? You helped me lease that whip. Like, he had bad credit. The girl helped him come up. Look at Jay-Z now. Men that are Cowboys fans. Okay, they talking about old Cowboys fans that were just doing coke and never going to work. But young Cowboys fans, that doesn't make any sense at all. Why not? Cowboys fans are loyal. They never win. But they stay behind them and they swear they're the best team and they get the most publicity for no reason. You don't want to date an optimist?